And now, the nations of the world, brought to you by Yakko Warner.
United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama, Haiti, Jamaica, Peru, Republic Dominican, Cuba, Caribbean.
Actually refers to the region comprising the Caribbean Sea and the many island nations within it, as well as some which border the North Atlantic.
Greenland.
Is a territory of Denmark.
El Salvador to Puerto Rico.
Is a United States territory.
Colombia, Venezuela, Honduras, Guyana, and still Guatemala, Bolivia, then Argentina, and Ecuador, Chile, Brazil, Costa Rica, Belize, Nicaragua, Bermuda.
Is a British overseas territory.
Bahamas.
Technically the Bahamas.
Tobago.
Is actually one of two islands making up the nation of Trinidad and Tobago. Also, Trinidad completely dwarfs it in both size and population.
San Juan.
Is a city, specifically the capital of Puerto Rico.
Paraguay, Uruguay, Suriname, and French Guiana.
Is a department of France.
Barbados and Guam.
Is another United States territory.
Norway and Sweden and Iceland and Finland and Germany now one piece.
Germany had officially been in one piece since October the 3rd, 1990, 3 years before this song came out. Whilst not technically an inaccuracy, it is important to remember for later, and you'll see why.
Switzerland, Austria, Czechoslovakia.
Is now divided between Slovakia and the Czech Republic.
Italy, Turkey and Greece. Poland, Romania, Scotland.
Is a country but not a nation in its own right, being part of the United Kingdom alongside England, Wales and Northern Ireland.
Albania, Ireland, Russia.
Weirdly, Russia here seems to cover the entire former USSR, which had dissolved 2 years before this song came out.
Oman, Bulgaria, Saudi Arabia, Hungary, Cyprus, Iraq and Iran. There's Syria, Lebanon, Israel, Jordan, both Yemen.
Yemen had also been in one piece for 3 years by the time this song came out. Their reunification took place on the 22nd of May 1990, nearly 4.5 months before Germany.
Kuwait and Bahrain, the Netherlands, Luxembourg, Belgium and Portugal, France, England.
As I said before, a country but part of the United Kingdom, not a nation in its own right. Also, judging by what's lighting up on the map here, Yakko is using England to refer to the entire island of Great Britain, which in fact also contains Wales and the aforementioned Scotland.
Denmark and Spain. India, Pakistan, Burma,
now known as Myanmar.
Afghanistan, Thailand, Nepal and Bhutan, Cambodia.
Is the name given to Cambodia between 1975 and 1989.
Malaysia, then Bangladesh, Asia.
Is a continent.
And China, Korea.
Korea has been divided between the Republic of Korea and the Democratic People's Republic of Korea since the 1950s. Both of these light up on the map, so Yakko is erroneously referring to both of them jointly as just Korea.
Japan, Mongolia, Laos and Tibet.
Is an autonomous region of China.
Indonesia, the Philippine Islands.
Is a correct way of referring to the islands themselves, but the nation is technically just called the Philippines.
Taiwan.
While they have de facto independence, it's only been recognised by 22 countries, and the PRC still claims sovereignty over it.
Sri Lanka, New Guinea.
Technically it's Papua New Guinea.
Sumatra.
Is part of Indonesia.
New Zealand and Borneo.
Is an island, the largest in Asia in fact, and it has 3 nations on it, those being Indonesia, Malaysia and Brunei.
And Vietnam, Tunisia, Morocco, Uganda, Angola, Zimbabwe, Djibouti, Botswana, Mozambique, Zambia, Swaziland, Gambia.
Technically it's the Gambia.
Guinea, Algeria, Ghana. Burundi, Lesotho and Malawi, Togo, the Spanish Sahara is gone.
At the time of this song airing, the Spanish Sahara had been gone for about 18 years. It's now disputed territory between Morocco and the Sahrawi Republic.
Niger, Nigeria, Chad and Liberia, Egypt, Benin and Gabon, Tanzania, Somalia, Kenya and Mali, Sierra Leone and Algeria.
Is the capital city of Algeria.
Dahomey.
Is the former name for Benin.
Namibia, Senegal, Libya, Cameroon, Congo, Zaire.
Is now called the Democratic Republic of the Congo.
Ethiopia, Guinea-Bissau, Madagascar, Rwanda, Mayotte.
Is another name for Mayotte, which is a department of France like French Guiana. Technically the Cayman Islands, also a British overseas territory.
Hong Kong.
Was under British control at the time of the song's release, and is now a special administrative region of China.
Abu Dhabi.
Is one of the 7 United Arab Emirates, though to Yakko's credit it is the largest.
Qatar, Yugoslavia.
Had mostly broken up by the time this song came out, and now no longer exists.
Crete.
Is part of Greece.
Mauritania, then Transylvania.
Is a region of Romania.
Monaco, Liechtenstein, Malta and Palestine.
Was not recognised as a state at the time of the song's release, but 139 UN member states do now recognise it, and in 2012 it was granted the status of non-member observer state by the UN, which effectively amounts to de facto recognition of statehood, so I'll let this one slide.
Fiji, Australia, Sudan.
Here's the complete list of nations that weren't mentioned. Whilst you're here, why not consider subscribing to my main channel for far superior and more regular content which I put way more effort into and which I get right the first time. Links coming up in just a second.